Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and I am continuing my series with Louise Hay's self-esteem cards. And this card talks about how every day you see an improvement. If you want your life and how you feel about your life to be better, your belief systems should align with that. They should expect that. They should anticipate that. Sorry for coughing in your ear. Vegas is dusty. This card talks about looking forward to those events. You can look for that by each minute, each hour, each day. If you have the open and inviting belief systems and seeking the adventure of this, the looking through the lens or the perspective of a new child discovering new things. This does not mean that you're immature or that you are acting in an immature way with this belief. This is just taking on that childlike quality of excitement and wonder and learning. And if you seek to have a fabulous day every day, obviously that's not going to happen. There will be days where you're going to go, what am I doing this for? And then there will be other days you will get the answer. Something will show you why it is in your best interest. Now, at the same time, you can't just say, oh, I'm expecting fabulous days and expect it to happen instantly. It's not going to. Just as if you go to work and you have to start working in hours that you don't see the dollars, the pay period, the timeline of when they do the accounting for when you get your paycheck can be anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks or more, depending on what the cycle is that your job pays in that manner. If you do get paid every day, hopefully you can apply this every day, but it's still going to take time. It's still going to have to allow the things you believe in, the belief systems from whichever it is that you hold dear. Those systems need time. So whatever religious or spiritual or otherworldly events that you think are what matter to you, that you follow those tenets of, you've got to give it time for all of that to line up. There is no one on the planet that can sit down and say, on bended knee, they've prayed to God, whichever God that they hold dear, and instantly it happened like that. It can take weeks or months or years, just depending on how big the ask is. But if you don't ask, if you don't believe, it's not going to happen. And along with asking, there is the idea that if you desire something and the chances are that the answer is going to be no, but yet you still ask, you haven't lost anything, because nothing has changed. It's still the same way. But you do have a 50% chance that if you do ask, that the answer will be yes. You've improved your odds just by asking. So be comfortable in the asking of the questions. Be comfortable in the requesting of the fabulous days and everything that goes with that. And know that from all the previous cards, from all the previous days, the universe is going to have your back. So even when you have a bad day, you still have things you can pull from. You still have days of things that proof of things that you can look back on. And on those days that are not fabulous, if you have a pet, a cat or a dog or a goldfish you can go talk to, if you can't have pets for whatever reason, you can always go get a plushie or a stuffed animal or something. That this is what you hold when you're having those bad days. And when you need comforting and soothing, the psychological uh, subconscious, emotional uh, response system that your body gets. Even if you are petting a stuffed animal that's not real, you still get the same uh, res- psychological, chemical responses in the brain, even if it is a real pet. So pet your dog, pet your cat, talk to your goldfish, talk to your plants. If you're someone who likes plants and you like to grow things, talking to the plants and talking loving thoughts to them helps them thrive and grow. And there's an Asian scientist that took water from a major reservoir that they have and did all the sample tests. That they've got the control one, and then they had several others, and basically this water was frozen under super deep freeze, and then it was pulled out because it was already put into separate capsules and given off to different teams, and they had the control water nobody did anything with. Then they had one group that was, or groups that were saying nice things and I love you and all these positive affirmations to the water. And they had others that were saying not so nice things and negative comments and things like that. And when they took pictures under these uh, largely microscopic lenses, you could see in the crystallizations that there's a difference between the waters. And there was a project in New York, and I knew somebody that was from New York. And when I brought it up, they were like, "I've seen those. I've gone by those. They have. I don't know if it's still there, but in the subway, they had photos blown up that was talking about this experiment. They repeated the experiment and did it with rice, and it was this exact same that the control rice did start to mold, but something like after a month, the positive one was still fresh. It had no mold. It still looked like it was really good rice. It was rice left out on the counter in sealed containers. And then the ones that had the negative responses, it was mold and ugly and gross and ugh. So you are water. Your body is made up of 90% water. Speak good things to your body. Speak good things to your water, because this is not, religious woo woo or trying to take away anything from your religious beliefs. This is scientifically based and backed up. You are mostly water. Speak to your water in positive ways. This is like speaking to yourself in self-love, and this is how you get fabulous days, by taking care of yourself from the inside. Uh, the, and the Native Americans believe that you honor and are grateful to uh, the earth that supplies you. So you say thanks to the water. You say thanks to the animals that were used uh, for their service, because they provided meat for the people to consume. They provided skins for them to have clothing, the tarps for their teepees. They honored the entire animal for all the parts that it came from, and none of it was wasted. So there's no difference from praying to whatever source that you feel is going to sustain you. Words are hard. It's the same thing requesting fabulous days. If you believe they will happen, you will get more of them. So stack those. Stack those and anticipate looking forward to when they happen, and then remembering them when they did, to add more to looking forward to getting them. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.